Hi, this is Chris with the next video in our series on Earn the Right. These are videos that are reinforcements, tips, and suggestions that you and your teams can immediately implement and put into practice with your next customer to improve your sales and improve your customer service focus. Today, I want to focus on a follow-up piece from the Apple launch weekend. First, thank you to everybody who contributed toward the very successful launch over this past weekend. The Cincinnati stores that we work with all exceeded their previous year total. In other words, the total of new acts on this past weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, exceeded the activations from last year, 2018 Apple launch weekend. So we're very happy for that. Thank you for those results. What I want to focus on is the part of the Earn the Right class that we focus on where we do our discovery piece. And the reason why is I want you to look back at this last weekend, and I want you to think ahead to Thanksgiving Friday and Saturday and Sunday, and think about the number of customers you're going to see over the course of that period relative to what you just saw with Apple. And think about the number of things that customers didn't buy who maybe could have bought or didn't buy because they didn't know. Specifically with this last weekend, it'd be iPads and Apple Watches. We had a huge pull through from a lot of locations on those two components. And when you look at your own store's activity, how much Apple Watch, iPad activity did your store experience? And was it maybe a discovery fail? Was it maybe a discovery miss? Did the conversations just not happen? So the analysis that you need to have with your team is, what could we have done differently over this past weekend to engage customers more with the products we already have for Apple, like the watches, like the tablets? And that's your challenge, is to take that information and think about what you can do differently as you prepare for the next big weekend, which is going to be that weekend in Thanksgiving, the Friday and Saturday. Look at what your activities were as far as your discovery. What kind of questions were you asking? Do you know what devices the customers already had? Do you know what devices they were using personally or for work? What kind of needs were you establishing for things like the watches and the tablets? And that's the trick. If you can figure out those conversation improvements, you can practice those and get them ready for the next big weekend. Thank you very much for all of your efforts. Please share this with everybody on your team so they can all see it. And let's continue to make it better. Thank you, everybody.